Yo, Eric, okay, cool. I know we didn't get enough time to sit down and talk about strategy and things like that, right? So I think we should be on the same page when it comes to strategy. Let me just tell you how we run ads and how we do it for our clients, right? So why I took this project was because obviously it's exciting, and because the fundamentals of whenever I look at a client, all the fundamentals are there. So what are the fundamentals? Step one, the strategy punya is one, the target market is clear, right? So definitely for this target market is clear. Number two is the problem and the solution is clear. So this one is problem solution is super clear, which is great. Next is the messaging. So once we already know what is the problem and solution, the messaging is quite clear also that we want to help petani and also we want to help ourselves to get some, obviously holistic from the products lah, or the produce. Then next is the creating the funnel, right? So the funnel is where we have to be aligned on where we want to get to, where we want to bring our customers, right? So what is the customer journey, right? From one stage to the next. So here was my plan of what I understood it was going to be. So there are 8 stages to a whole customer journey. Either we create it on purpose, or it is, everybody has a customer journey. Either it's on purpose or it's by accident, right? So usually we create one on purpose, and there are 8 stages. I'll show you. For us, what's relevant is 1 to 6, right? So first stage is awareness. Number 1 is awareness. So how we're going to get them to be aware. Stage number 2 is how do we engage them. Engage. Number 3 is how do you get them to subscribe. So I'll tell you what each one means, right? So each one is very important so that we can have the whole marketing work. After number 3, subscribe, is we want to convert them. This is number 4. And then number 5 is where we wow them, right? Number 6, this is ascension, where we actually sell to them, right? So number 6, ascend them. After 6, then is to become, number 7 here, then you become a promoter, and then number 8 is where they become our raving fans, right? Okay. So for us, let's not take a look at 7 and 8, right? Let's take a look at 1 to 6 only. This is where right now is most crucial for us. So whenever I create a campaign for any of our clients, this is the model that we always use, okay? So for each one, awareness stage, engage stage, all these stages, we can choose anything. So for example, for aware, can we choose to get people who don't know about us to know about us? Can we choose billboard? Yes. Can we choose referral? Yes. Can we choose TV? Yes. So what are we choosing right now is Facebook, which is great, okay? But the challenge is right now, for each one, we want to choose one, because if we choose too many at one time without enough resources, that means manpower to track and stuff like that, we don't know which one works or which one doesn't work, so we're guessing, right? So we don't want to guess, we want to know for sure. So that's why we pick one. So for awareness stage, we've already picked FB. Ads, right? So especially the ads. Some use FB organic, so it doesn't matter. So ads is faster, definitely, right? Next, how do we want to engage them? So that's why you see my team was doing videos. That's why my team was doing posters and articles. So all this is what we push. So we push out in the world valuable content, right? So what is a valuable content that people right now would be like, oh man, bestnya, I want to read this, right? So not selling yet. So selling is stage 6. So over here would be like what Nini was showing is now, hey, come and get it, blah blah blah. Or behind the scenes, the article from Malaysia Kini, we say, oh man, people are losing out, so if you want to blah blah blah. So that's how we engage. So if we do video, then to engage, you gotta watch it lah. Watch video, right? So this could be a live video of like 1 minute, 30 seconds of showing what's going on behind the scenes, or a live video of the petani at the ladang, something like that. So people will watch that. So once people watch that, what happens is everybody who watches it will be put inside a bucket, right? This bucket is called a custom audience. So that means we will know every single person who actually watched even like a split second of a video, right? So if we put FBS and we put like you say $800 on it, we might even get like 100,000, 50,000 people to actually watch the video. So that's why it's great, right? So engage is watch the video. After they watch the video, there'll be a call to action. We put either a word, a sentence, or maybe in the description to subscribe. To subscribe to what? Because we will say, hey, if you like this, if you want to help the petani, come to our FB Live, which is at the convert stage. Come and attend it, and you get to support, to buy, right? Or if you want to buy it, this is the only place that you can buy. So that's what I was thinking. Okay, so to know when it's going to be reminded and not be terlepas, click this button. So this button will go to a chatbot. This chatbot is where it will automatically get them to become a subscriber. Okay, we just by clicking and talking to the bot, we already can have like 20 pieces of information. We know the name, where the location, blah blah blah. We can already contact them. Okay. On top of that, the chatbot will also get their email, will also get their phone number, and we'll also ask them where they're staying, blah blah. We can even, it's a bot, it's a chatting. They can ask anything, right? So we'll get some information here, and we subscribe, and we can remarket to them. Great. So when the time comes, it's time for live already. Those people who subscribe will get notification saying hey, it's time. 1 hour before, 5 minutes before. Now we're already live, so it's all automated here already. Great. So once it's done, then to get them to attend is a conversion, right? So this is the actual FB Live. FB Live. So they come and watch this FB Live. This is where we convert them from a stranger to now a customer or a client. Why? Because they're spending time already. So over here, conversion, either they spend a little bit of money or they spend a little bit of time. So being here is a little bit of time lah. So now they're no more just a stranger. Now they are, somebody coming to ask for our service. So they're asking, they want to know where to get it, they want to know how much to get it. So we're consulting them. Okay? So the relationship is different already. So we converted them from a stranger to a client. Then this is where the show itself will wow them. So we've got to wow them here. So this is to show them, hey, this is how it feels when you are with us. If you're a client, if you're our client, this is how it is. How it's going to be when later on when you buy some more. What impact you make. So we wow them, right? Wow them of the impact they're making to their life, to their own life, to family, everything. We can pre-sell the relationship with government. We can resell your relationship with your associations. You can put your background as Durian, whatever it is. We sell them here, right? Then only if they want to buy, we'll send them to your card or your website. Okay? So this is a funnel. So if you imagine this is a bigger and more people, here's less. So let's say we have 100,000 people here. Then let's say 5% conversion, and even 2% conversion, there's 2K people here. And then from this 2K, another like let's say 20%. So another 400 people subscribe, and then from this 400 people, half comes to 200, and then wow, right? So it becomes less. Okay, so let's say over here maybe 100 people buy. For example, I don't know. But 100 and 100,000 people, what happened to the other 99.9% of people? If we just put ads, right? So, like normal people do, what they do is they just go and do ads. Good ad, and then where do they send? They send straight to the website, right? So they don't get to put them into buckets. They don't get to collect information and get them to be subscriber and give permission so that we can remarket to them. We don't get to convert that relationship from a stranger to a consultant and a client. We don't get to wow them and pre-sell them on who we are and build trust and stuff like that. So there's no like trust or anything over here. Straight away we want to send here, right? Yes, we will get some, maybe even more or less amount of people if we get them to go to here. But what we waste on is we waste on the 99.9% who are not here because we don't have any more info over here. So we cannot remarket to them. We cannot SMS them, we cannot WhatsApp them, we cannot do anything, we cannot email them. So we waste. So that's why a lot of marketing campaigns on Facebook, Instagram doesn't work because they don't go through this, right? So what needs to happen if they didn't go through this? Then we still have to pump money lah. we have to pump money again to get more 100,000 people to get 100 sale. And then done. And then we have to pump more 100 people to get more sale, right? Which is a waste of money. But if we went through this route, what happens is, even if we don't pump as much money, if we, like, let's say, I don't want to pump anymore, right? We still have 99.9% of people who maybe was too busy or maybe the time they forgot or maybe that time they have no money right? Which actually if the time was right, they would have bought, right? But we cannot now, we have no chance right now to re-communicate to them because we didn't get any more information, right? So that's why I was asking, if you do that ad straight away over here, we lose out on this. Not saying that it won't work, but how we create a funnel is this, right? So that's the idea. This is my proposal to you. We do the ads. How do we do it? We do nice videos, we do behind stories, we do actually lives of the petani, blah blah blah. And then if they say they want to come and to the live, subscribe to the chatbot, give some information and get reminders. So it's just a reminder bot, right? And then we reminded and be live, they come over. When they come over, your presenter will wow them, and then just inside the live only that they can buy, we'll give them a link and they come here. So imagine the amount of people who wait to subscribe. Imagine the amount of people when you're starting, it's like waiting, you know, like a few hundred people is waiting because they want to buy. Thousands of people. But that will not happen if you give them an option straight away to buy over here. Because everybody just go here. But your conversion, I don't know whether it's going to be high or low because we didn't create any relationship, right? So that's my proposal. Tell me what you think. You know, either way, I'm okay. I'll support you. But just know that the pros and cons of doing it one way or the other lah. All right, thanks, man.